Hello everyone, and welcome to How Many Ones? My name's Matt Clark, and with me tonight is...
Paul Buckler.
And...
a man who will not stop eating ice lollies and is muting himself so he doesn't make horrible noises down the mic, Richard Belfield.
Correct, you are.
Yeah. Nobody wants to hear him slurping away, do they?
Slurping away, no.
Or if they do, they can pay extra.
Yeah. Extra special tier.
I am not above being bribed. Right. That lolly's done now, guys. Oh,
Have you eaten it? You feel better now, Rich?
I do. There's a tango ice lolly, mate.
Ooh, a tango ice lolly.
Nice,
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apple or orange?
Neither. It was like a weird blue raspberry one. It was quite nice.
Okay.
I was like, I'll take that.
Sounds exciting.
You sound like you're so excited by it. Oh, sounds riveting.
You sound like me when someone starts talking about 40k or older.
Oh, my sides have split. The excitement's too much to bear.
Yeah. So we're going to do a few specials for you guys. We're going to do some individual Scourge of Aqshy, how do you say it?
Aqshy.
Fire. Realm of Fire.
Realm of Fire. For each, we're going to do a show for each Grand Alliance. So this is the first one. We're going to do this one on Destruction. Not just because it's the first or the last one on the website. But to start with, let's talk some hobby.
Yeah.
So I know you both were at the Invitational, weren't you?
We were.
I wasn't there.
I mean, I've pretty much got to be there, to be fair.
Yeah, seeing that you're basically
It'd be
running
weird
it.
if you wasn't. Yeah.
And it's at your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we sweltered in the heat, didn't we, Rich?
We definitely did. And I tell you, you were amazing to put on a painting competition. However, I feel in future, I definitely don't want to be painting in that heat again.
I mean, you boys did quite well to actually complete your models, I have to say. And you did rather well, didn't you, Rich?
I did. I ended up winning the best. Because apparently my chest was impressive.
It was. Basically, I gave them all a model at 9 a.m. on the Saturday morning, and they had 24 hours to paint the model. And the best one won a prize. And Mr. Richard Belfield, I wasn't judging it, so I cannot be accused of podcast bias, won the model. Although Mr. Matt Lyons was judging it, so maybe it goes to people who sell his products really well. I don't know. Is it a salesman bonus?
Maybe.
I couldn't possibly confirm or deny.
I mean, I don't even know. Did you win what did you win, Rich?
I won a medal. It's gone into my... wrong word. It's gone onto my display of medals that I have for different events.
You've got a box in the corner, haven't you?
He's got a bin on the floor. It says medal on it.
Yeah.
But it's spelled wrong.
Yeah.
MEDDLE.
Yeah.
I've got, actually, to be fair, I've got a, I suppose, almost like it's really sad, almost like a trophy rack kind of thing, where it's got like hooks underneath it, and I put all the medals up there, and any trophies I have go up there as well, which is less trophies but more medals.
Well, they all count.
And most of my trophies are wooden spoons, to be fair, but they count.
Trophy's a trophy, Rich. I've said this for years.
Exactly that. I work hard to be rubbish.
It's bloody hard work.
How did you guys think people found the new handbook? Because you played the new handbook, didn't you?
So I think people enjoyed the battle plans.
Yeah.
But the tracking of the rage and stuff, I do think people were a bit like, this is just too much extra on top to track.
It's like faff.
There was 400 different ways of interpreting it that people did, even though it's just one of those things where people just weren't fully getting it.
Right.
If only there was somewhere they could have listened to the information about how to do it.
I did refer them to an amazing podcast.
You did?
Yeah. And then I told them we can listen to ours as well. So,
hey,
that's another dad joke.
I loved it. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I think I really enjoyed the battle plan. Me and the ever elusive Steve James / Chunk, I think he goes by when he's commenting on these videos. we played. I can't remember what the name of the battle plan was now, but I got to play the 2 battle tactics I enjoy the most out of the new handbook. How hilarious can I be without getting in trouble, guys?
We'll
find out, won't we?
On the podcast. So
Well, yeah, on the podcast.
Probably say whatever you want within reason.
Okay, so the 2 battle tactics that I enjoy are Operation U Tree and Epstein Island. So Steve picked one of his mega gargants to be under investigation by the Skaven police force, which we decided was the case because they had a big bell. That was the siren, of course. So the police were after him, trying to capture the BBC, and caught the man, but still did not manage to stop the island. But it's interesting. I enjoyed the battle plan. I think maybe now we're at a point where battle tactics probably aren't needed as much as they would have been in the past. If we've got 12 battle plans and whatever, but that's just personal opinion again.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Well, that killed that conversation, didn't it, guys?
Have you guys been making anything or buying anything?
Well, inappropriate comments, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to see if that gets edited out.
It'll get edited out. I know it will.
Painting-wise, I picked up a paintbrush. It was too hot. I gave up.
Yeah, it's been too hot.
Started on some Hellsmiths again, but it was just too hot. I couldn't do anything. It was pointless.
What have I done? I have... So for a 40k thing, I've changed my army for the 3rd time. And I'm doing Dracaria, what used to be Dark Elder.
Mm-hmm.
So I built some of them and painted them. I've reached the decision that I'm not going to have enough time to do the Khorne army to a level that I'm going to be happy with. So
very sensible.
Yeah,
good choice to make that decision early rather than stressing about it near to the time.
Well, exactly that. But it's freed me up to paint some more Skaven because I want to change the list up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking of dropping out the Mega Gargant and chucking in 6 Scourgers and a Galvanier.
Oh, that's the one. That's what I like.
Yeah, because I think every event I've played recently...
Do it!
Yeah. Well, it's more a case of like when I've played a lot recently, at least once every event, there's been somebody with Varangard.
Yeah, they're just mince a unit of Varangard.
Yeah. 60 shots against Rend 2 against a unit of Varangard. Yeah. I don't know what they're saying.
Maybe Rend 3 if you pop a cheeky 6 for there.
Do you know what? I hadn't even considered putting them into...
in the old Skyer one.
Yeah, I might, because I'm so used to doing the other one, I might do that.
Yeah, and they wound on 3s then as well.
That is true. Oh, I will say though, now we're talking about the Aqshy stuff, I did use the Aqshy one upgrade unit on a unit of Storm Fiends, and
the brains thing.
The brains, one I actually used was a 3d6 charge.
Oh, okay, yep.
Which with a Master Molder with +1 to charge from Short Tempered on him as well.
Yep.
Was pretty good. Plus, I gave him. It really meant that I think I ended up being an idiot and shooting him off before I could charge. But it did mean I tried for a 14-inch charge. I failed it, but I did try it. But I liked it. It was an option. And I got to chuck on Skaven Brew, which is always fun. I don't usually use that one. But yeah, fair. So basically, I've been building stuff. I've been painting stuff.
You've been doing hobby, Rich.
I have been doing hobby, which is fine because when I do 40k, it's mostly with contrast paints anyway. So it's pretty quick.
Fair. What about you, Mr. Clark? Have you done any hobby?
I've been slowly painting Genes to the Cult still for that 40k thing. Okay. The tail we're doing, and I've been... because it was a bit cooler this morning, I managed to get outside and do some spraying. So I sprayed my Stormcasts now.
Nice.
So I'm going to try and take them to Ricky's one next month if I can.
Okay.
And I have been painting a bit as well. I've been nearly painted 6 Reclusians.
So have we got a bit more time for you then, Rich, on Khorne for doing a list for you? We don't
we
do it for Realmshift now, do we?
yeah,
The one
no,
after?
I'm planning it for probably the one after.
You're
to
not
be
doing
fair.
Lazy Hammer, are you?
I am, so I might try and get it done for them.
Ooh, it'd be quite good for that, yeah.
Yeah, because then I don't have to worry about back tactics.
Exactly.
So, are you taking Stormcast then, Matt?
Yeah, potentially.
Ooh, we'll have
I
a
mean, I've
Stormcast off.
I've had the army for ages, so I thought I better actually paint them.
Oh, you're not doing. Are you doing the one with all the hammer guys that just teleport down to 6 away or 9 away?
No, I'm doing mainly reclusions and that
All
sort
the
of thing.
mortal wound
like
ones.
the-
Oh,
yeah, the
good.
mortal wound ones. And but I've got like Iridan the Witness in there.
Yeah.
What are they called? What's that chamber called? They're all from
Ruination.
Secrets.
Ruination. Yeah, yes, it's mainly Ruination with a little bit of Warrior. But like I'm taking Taunus the Redeemed. He's a cool model.
Yep. Very
He's
nice
like
model.
control 5,
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty good.
which is pretty decent. And I'm taking that Knight Quester, who no one takes,
Okay.
because you can make him control 5 as well.
Yep.
And
Fair.
I was going to give him. So there's a new weapon you can do from Scourge of Aqshy, which we'll go through when we do the order ones. But basically, you half the number of attacks rounding up.
Yeah, that's really
but
good.
then you double their damage, and they do crits on the 3 up.
So it's going to
So
be
he
like
basically
damage
does-
4
He's damage
or damage
4.
Yeah,
He's damage 4, but he's crit mortal.
on
So
3
you're
ups.
basically on 3 ups. So you're doing like 12 mortal damage on 3 ups.
So here's a question with that then. Can
Yeah.
you use that for the Fury dice as well?
No, because it's any combat phase.
Yeah, it's a combat
boo.
phase ability. Although it doesn't say how long it lasts and for, does it? I don't think in it.
But I know for the rest of the turn, so it would work.
Yeah, so it would work. Yeah,
No, because you
But
don't
the
score
crit
crit.
wouldn't work.
You don't
Yeah.
score crits,
No.
so it doesn't.
It'd still be damage 4.
And it would still be double damage. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. So he's 110 points.
That
He
sounds
can
pretty good
mark
for
the
110
objective,
points.
become have a 5 ward on that objective, and be control 5 on it.
Yeah,
So
pretty good.
I think it could be pretty interesting.
Spicy. Yeah.
It's quite a cool little model to use. I'm just going to get all painted is the only thing, and I'm still kind of playing the list a little bit. It's not finalised yet because I keep wanting to add in like a big dragon or something,
Mm-hmm.
but then I definitely won't paint it. So it's probably best that I don't.
Well, it's perfect for you to whip out the airbrush, isn't it? If you're trying to do something like...
Now I'm doing contrasty. I'm doing that guy I like to watch do video, the War Hipster. He's called. He does really good contrast plus, and he's done it. He's done loads of Stormcast, so I'm using his videos, which are really good for my inspiration and copying that basically. But
That's cool, man.
so I have a question for you guys. We called the other one Soggy, okay, as an abbreviation. But for this one, I thought we could call it Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire?
Ring of Fire or something like that.
Spicy.
Ring of Fire. Spicy's
Yeah.
not bad.
Because you can't really... Like, soggy works. It was like
Smolder.
Smolder.
Yeah.
Smoky.
Brilliant.
Smoky's not bad.
Smoky.
Smokey the Bandit.
I can't think what else we could call it.
Yeah, because soggy works because it was Scourge of Aqshy. Soapy? Soapy? There's no P, actually, is there?
SOA. SOAY.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No idea.
Smoky's not bad.
I call it Smoky.
Yeah. Yeah, all
Easy,
right.
innit?
Why not? Smoky season.
Smoky season.
Done. Barbecue season.
Yeah. Barbecue season.
It's barbecue season, people. It's hot. It's hot.
So we're going to do the destruction now, yeah?
Yeah, we'll go through the destruction Scourge of Aqshy.
Yeah.
Or
No,
Smoky.
we literally just came up. There we are. We just came up with the name.
Smoky Destruction.
The Smoky Destruction Scrolls.
Yeah.
What about Smoldery? Or did we say smouldering?
Smoky's easier to say, though, isn't it?
Smoke easy to say.
And smouldery sounds kind of like it's going to pull a a blue steel at us. Yeah, blue steel or something.
Yeah, Smoky's fine.
Okay. We'll just go through a set each. Is easiest.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So, what have you got first on the website?
I've got Cruel Boys first.
Yeah. Do you want to do Cruel Boys then? Because you do them anyway.
Yeah, I'll do Cruel Boys. Then I've got Sons of Behemoth, and then after that is Iron Jewels. So take your pick between the two of you.
Or shall I do Sons if you do Iron Jaws, Rich? Is that right?
Go on then.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Otherwise, you've got Ogres or Gits. If you don't want to do them directly in order.
Yeah. So it's you, Rich.
No, I'll go Iron Jaws.
All right.
I like an angry green boy every so often.
Yep. Okay. So Cruel Boys, they get some artifacts of power, cruel artifacts. So we've got 3 of those. The first one's called Tattermask, which is if the unmodified hit roll of an attack against this unit is 1 to 3, the attack fails and the attack sequence ends. If you're only hit on a 4, it's not dreadful. I don't think it's not amazing, but it's not rubbish either, is it?
Well, you think about how many, like, even if you're playing against another destruction army, it's 4s normally anyway.
Yeah, so you're not getting any benefit there, are you?
And in most cases, all it's really doing is your opponent's going to save themselves a CP because they're not going to bother going all out attack.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Second one is Spell in a Rattle, which is a once per battle any hero phase. Effect, this unit can use a non-summon spell ability from your lore you picked during army compositions if it was Wizard 1, and instead of rolling it for a casting roll, it becomes a 9 that cannot be modified. That spell cannot be unbound. So you can also cast a spell on a 9 in the Cruel Boys lore, which isn't dreadful. They've got some okay spells, yeah. I don't think that's the worst, but it is once per battle, so you're basically only doing it once.
Are there any of their spells that have, like, if it's cast on a 10 or more, you get an X effect?
No, I don't think so. But basically the good ones they've got are +1 save, which I think is pretty decent out of all of them.
Okay. Fair. So that's not too awful.
No, I don't think it's dreadful. It's okay. It just gives an automatic spell. And then the last one from here is the Woggly Bog Stick.
You want to see a doctor, Poole?
Pick a visible enemy unit within 12 of this unit to be the target. Roll a dice. If the roll exceeds the control characteristic, inflict an amount of mortal damage on the target equal to the roll. So against a lot of stuff, that's just D6 mortal wounds unless you roll a 1.
Yeah.
I like that.
And that's every hero phase, your hero phase.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's the good one.
That's the one I would be, out of those 3, that's the one that stands, goes, yes, please, pick me.
So you would take one of these 3 instead of the other ones?
No, I don't know about that.
Or do you get both?
No, you get one or the other. It says you can pick an artifact from this table instead of from other artifacts power tables available to this faction. So I don't know if I take that because I think the Cruel Boys have got some decent ones in there. Ones anyway. But
I suppose it gives you a bit more choice, doesn't it?
It does. I think that D6 mortal wounds is definitely a viable thing.
Yeah.
Because you can do it on the heroes. Like if you've got little foot heroes, they're only control 2. Yeah. So like a 5 or a 6, you're just killing them if you get within 12.
That's true.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like if you're going against something like a unit of clan rats and you're lucky enough to roll 5 or 6 each time.
Oh yeah, it's a big old.
That's a quarter of the unit, and even if they're bringing back D3, they're not bringing that many back.
Yeah, I mean a lot of these like wound 4 wound units are only control 1, so
yeah.
So actually, arguably pretty good for taking out stuff like
eels and stuff.
Yeah. Storm Fiends as well. I know it's Skaven related, but Storm Fiends.
Yeah, they're control 2, but you can still
done.
Definitely rat
Skaven related from you, Rich.
No,
shock.
Never.
Shock horror.
So the second thing they get is monstrous traits. So your monstrous traits are unique enhancements that can only be given to monsters. A unit can only have one monstrous trait. So cunning creatures, Cruel Boy monsters only. Spittinan. Effect. This unit is armed with the ranged weapon below, where X is equal to your fury level. So caustic saliva, 12-inch range, attacks is equal to your fury level. So it could be 7 attacks. You're on maximum fury level. 4s to hit, 3s to wound, 2 rend, D3 damage.
That's not bad.
I don't think that's bad at all. No, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't think that's bad.
Is there any Cruel Boys monsters that don't have a shooting attack?
Most of them don't.
Oh wow!
In fact,
okay.
I don't think any of them do.
No, yeah, definitely do.
So you could chuck this on your, let's say, I don't know, the big vulture thing.
Yeah.
With a guy on top, and suddenly they've got something. They've got range.
Mm-hmm.
Which, to be fair, at D3 damage isn't bad if you can get up to 7 attacks.
Yeah.
It's thematic for like the Sludge Raker, isn't it? In some ways, the Sludge Raker spitting acid or whatever or something on something.
Yes, that kind of stuff
Makes sense. It seems
Yeah.
like thematic. It looks like there are some points on these ones, so I'll let you know the points in a minute.
Once per battle, end of any turn, the next one is called Slyen, so a sneaky one. Effect: remove this unit from the battlefield and set it up again on the battlefield more than 9 from all enemy units. That's really good because it's the end of any turn, so at the end of your opponent's turn, you can do that if you know you're going next.
Yeah, I like that.
That's really good.
You can either protect something or really like mess up someone's game plan.
Hit an objective, and like the beasts are pretty fighty. They're not amazing, but they're okay in Raw Boys, so it's not a dreadful one on some of those. Like the big bonky troll.
Yeah.
That'd be quite good on him. And then finally, a passive one, which is Quicken. Add half your Fury level rounding up to run rolls and charge rolls for this unit. So you could get a max of +4 to run and +4 to charge on a unit.
Which isn't bad.
No, not bad at all. Again.
Especially that bonky troll that you said.
Yeah.
I still think my favourite one's got to be that Slyen, to be fair. Because that just teleport is
I
fantastic.
think that gives you so many options. Yeah, I agree.
You have a teleport anyway, don't you, with Dirty Trick?
You do with Dirty Tricks, but this is the end of your opponent's turn, which I think is really good.
So
it doesn't say not in combat either. So if you're stuck in combat, you can get out of combat with it.
Yeah. So you could teleport using your Dirty Trick and then teleport somewhere else using this, could you?
You could do, yeah.
If you wanted to.
Sneaky.
So then points.
Yeah, go on, hit it, Matt.
So the Spitten one, 20 points. Slyen, 10 points. Quicken, 20 points.
See,
Quicken is not worth 20 points.
No, that's 10 points for me, and the other two. Well, I don't even think the spitting thing's 20 points. I'd put that at 10 points.
Yeah.
But the Slyen I'd put at 20 points because I think that's really powerful.
Well, movement wins games, doesn't it? That's the thing.
Yeah, it does, yeah. And you get 2 scrolls. I think every army's getting 2 scrolls from the look of it.
Yeah.
So we've got the Killer Boss on Great Gnash Tooth. So I think this is the same scroll as they had in Soggy. So they've just transferred this one over. Yeah. So move 10 health. Oh, 10? They always 10 health? Yeah, they might have been 10 health always.
I think so.
3 up save, 2 control. Boss Skewer, anti-hero +1 rend, crit mortal, 5 attacks, 4s and 3s, rend 1, 2. And then the Gnash Tooth Jaws, 5 attacks, 4s and 3s, rend 1, 2. But the big thing it's got is in your movement phase, once per turn army, if it's within 6 of the battlefield edge, teleport it, set it up wholly within 6 of the battlefield edge again and more than 9 from enemy units. So you can jump around the edge of the board, basically.
Yeah. And
then in the combat phase, you can pick an enemy hero, roll 2d6, and then you drag the hero out with you that distance. So that I don't think that's changed from the Soggy one. That's what it used to be.
No.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah, no, it is really good for grabbing the heroes and just sort of picking on them. It's quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's 230 points.
I can't remember if that's changed or not.
I think some of them have changed because when I was doing my list, my Stormcast, I'm using the Iridan Witness Scourge one, and he's more points now than he was before. He's gone up by 40 points.
I think they probably maybe they fix your action rage dice into that somewhere.
Maybe, yeah.
Because he's going to get 3 extra attacks there, isn't he, with those?
Maybe.
Yeah.
If he's dead.
Yeah. And then the second one is the Killer Boss with the Stab Grot. You never saw this unit before, and I think you'll see a lot of play now, so this is a good scroll. 5-inch move, 6 health, 4 up save, 2 control. Boss Hacker with crit mortals, 5 attacks, 4s and 3s, rend 1, 2 damage. This is the Fury level bonus it gets, so quite a few of these scrolls as we go through, you'll see get an ability based on the rage dice in your Fury level, so it lets you do things. So this one is pick an enemy unit in combat with this unit to be the target. Roll a number of dice equal to your Fury level. You can spend 1 rage dice. If you do, add 1 to each roll. But if your opponent's fury level is lower than yours, they get an extra fury level to a maximum of 7. And then for each 3 up, roll 1 more. They inflict 1 mortal damage on the unit. So if you spent the rage dice, that would be on a 2 up. So you could be 7 dice on a 2 up for mortal wounds before you even fight with him, which I think is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then his once per turn army reaction, you declare the fight ability for this unit. Pick a friendly Gut Rippers or Hobgrot Slitters unit that's not used to fight ability this turn and is within your combat range to be the target. The target will be picked to use a fight ability immediately after the fight ability is used for this unit. If it's picked to do so, add 1 to the attacks characteristic of the target's melee weapons the rest of the turn. So you fight with him, you fight with your 20 Gut Rippers, and they get an extra attack.
How many attacks do they normally have?
Boosts 2, so this gives them 3. But they're probably going to be on crit mortals on 5s when you do this.
Yeah.
So you're going 60 attacks on 5s crit mortals, just 20 mortal wounds on average from your big unit.
I like that.
So plus his attacks, plus his mortal wounds, you're doing 25 mortal wounds most of the time from that combo of those two.
Okay.
Pretty fighty.
That's pretty
good. Big thing there is that +1 attacks thing was a soggy upgrade for the sub faction. So one of the clans let you get +1 attack on a unit. They've moved that to this model now, so you have to take this model. But it's quite cool because this model will now see play.
Yeah,
and his abilities are pretty decent. So I can't complain about that as a Cruel Boys player. I get to run my killer boss on foot.
Hooray!
Yeah.
How many points is he?
He is 130 points.
That's pretty good.
Pretty reasonable.
Decent. Yeah.
For a damage modifier.
Yeah, like you said, if you could then do 7 mortals on someone as well, potentially, aren't you?
Yeah, and those extra attacks on the Gut Rippers.
Extra attacks on the Gut Rippers,
Yeah.
And then he's got more on his attacks.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
you could easily get 30 mortal wounds out of that combo.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That is Cruel Boys.
That's Cruel Boys. Okay. Rich, John, do Iron Jaws? Because it kind of makes sense as they are kind of
the same book.
Go on then. The other green boys. Right, let's have a look. So, the Iron Jaws, they get some artifacts. The Boss's Horde. First one is a Chimeric Mantle. Now, why it hasn't got more of an orc name, I do not know. Like something like Shiny Bauble or something. But
Big Stick.
Exactly. Head-butting stick. It's any combat phase ability. You pick an enemy unit in combat with this unit to be the target. For the rest of the turn, subtract D3 from the attacks characteristic of the target's companion weapons while it is in combat with this unit. Which is situational, but it's not bad.
But it's not. If you're putting it on like a Mega Boss or Maw Crusher that might be going fighting enemy monsters, I think that's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, just speaking purely from a scheme point of view, but if you're like going against a Hell Pit for 13 attacks,
that's not doing much, is it?
D3 isn't really like, there's some stuff, I suppose. What was the... I'm trying to think of it now. There's the Mighty Lord of Khorne's got some companion attacks on his little doggy thing that goes with him.
Yeah, but why on earth would you care about reducing them down? It's like 4 attacks hitting on 4s, moving on 3.
Exactly. So I don't know.
It's like,
I'm just trying to think, 'cause it's one of those things that I don't know if there's any Terrorgeists. Are they companion on their stuff? On their Fanged Maw?
Dragons, like Fanged Maw's companion, I think. So is the Claws.
So it could be good. Next one, Weird Skulls, which is your shooting phase. You pick a visible enemy unit within 18 of this unit to be the target. Roll a dice. If the target is within 12 inches, add 1 to the roll. On a 4+, you inflict 1 mortal damage on the target and subtract 1 from the target's power level until the start of your next turn.
That's quite good.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't say to a minimum of 1.
I could turn a wizard off, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly that. So that's good.
Good chance.
Sandy.
Yeah.
And the last one, Horns of Shattertusk. It's a reaction to you declared a war, basically. For the rest of the turn, add 1 to the attacks characteristic of companion weapons used by friendly Iron Jaws units while they are wholly within 18 of this unit.
That's quite good for the big pigs, for the little pigs, more crushers. Yeah,
Yeah, that to me is like that's the one.
that's the best. That's the best of the three for me. I agree.
Yeah,
and that one costs 20 points.
I can see why.
Still not bad for 20 points, though, is it?
No.
No. And there's some monstrous traits. So first one, Bigun. It's a passive. Add 1 to the rend characteristic of this unit's companion weapons. These are obviously for Iron Jaws monsters only.
These are quite similar to ones they had like a couple of books ago, aren't they? Kind of brought them back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because that was a thing. I remember that.
Yeah.
Are the Maw Crushers? Do they have companion attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has fists, I think.
Yeah.
And there
are a lot of attacks, and they're only rend 1, I think. So this
only rend 1.
Yeah, so this could be handy. Then the next one is Angrian. So you're at any charge phase. If this unit charges this turn, pick a visible enemy unit within 1 inch of it to be the target. Effect, roll a number of dice equal to your fury level. For each 3+, inflict 1 mortal damage on the target. Yeah. And
it's not dreadful, but it's not as good as the rend one.
Exactly that. That's it. It's like to be fair, I've started with dessert. I should have gone for something worse first. Fasten. Once per battle, your hero phase. If this unit was not set up this turn, it can use the normal move ability as if it were your movement phase.
That's really good.
That's not awful. What's
the double move in a turn, isn't it?
Yeah, double move.
What's the movement of something like a Maw Crusher?
12, I think.
Yeah, 12. The big pigs are 12, I think, as well.
Yeah, that's suddenly quite scary because you go 12, you get your Mighty Destroyers, or whatever.
And it also builds up momentum on a pig.
Oh, okay. So definitely a tie between the first and third.
Does normal move build up momentum, or do they have to run?
No, they have to run. If it's run and charges to do it, I think.
So which ones are you picking then, guys? How that?
They are all 10 points. They're all 10 points.
I don't think the mortal wound one should be as much more. I think the other two.
Yeah, I think I'd probably pick although it's once per battle, I'd probably pick the Fasten, because if you've got your Maw Crusher, you're chucking him out. The boss has got an artifact on him anyway, or something on him. So suddenly,
yeah.
In fact, actually, I would probably go for the Horn of Shattertusk and the Fasten. So he's got lots of companion attacks. He's getting an extra 1. Actually, you could do that. Anyway, yeah, I'd pick that one. What about you, Matt?
Probably the rend one, I think, because it always works.
No, that's true. That's true. Well, we've got a couple of War Scrolls, guys. I'll read you these. First off, Mega Boss on Shanks's pony. 8 health, 4-inch move, 3-up save with 2 control. Oh, take him down with a D6 from before. A couple of them anyway. So his weapon is a boss chopper. If this is how their normal War Scroll is, that's pretty good. 8 attacks, 4s and 2s, rend 1, damage 2.
That is his normal profile. But when I use mine, you roll 8 dice and you get at least 1 hit. And you feel really amazing when they save that rend 1 attack and you're like, oh, okay. My Mega Boss didn't do much megaing, did he? So
he was a boss, not a Mega Boss. Oh,
yeah.
I quite like that. Maybe I want to do Iron Jaws instead. So first is once per battle round, any hero phase, so every hero phase. Get in there and wallop them. Pick a friendly Iron Jaws unit wholly within 12 inches of this unit and that was not set up this turn to be the target. For the rest of the turn, when you use the Mighty Destroyer's ability, you can pick that friendly unit to be a second unit.
Pretty good. Double Mighty Destroyers.
So Mighty Destroyers, that's the movement in the hero phase.
That's the 3-inch move in the hero phase, yeah.
Right. That's very cool. And you can pick that friendly unit to be a second target. Oh yeah, so you can't do the same unit twice. Can you do the same unit twice? No. And once per turn, army, end of any turn, you ain't gonna show me up. Sounds like Minan. If this unit used a fight ability this turn, spend 1 rage dice. If your opponent's fury level is lower than yours, they must increase their fury level by 1 to a maximum of 7. Then add 1 to the damage characteristic of this unit's boss chopper for the rest of the battle. This unit cannot be affected by this ability. Sorry, can be affected multiple times, and the effects are cumulative.
So good.
Mate, I am
Makes him
taking
better.
all of these, and I am literally pumping him full of damage. God damn, that's amazing. How many points is he, Matt?
150. Not bad what he does.
Let's take 10.
Well, yeah, but it's once per turn army, so you're not going to get them all getting loads of damage.
Oh, fair. Maybe we'll just take 5.
Only the 5.
Only the
I think
5.
once he gets to damage 3, he's already pretty more useful, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, you think about it, I suppose. What does he have to do to get that? He has to
Just
fight.
He just has to fight.
Yeah. Doesn't have to kill anything. So as long as you get him in combat or fighting something.
Yeah, that's where you want a bit of faction terrain or something to stand him next to, isn't it? Just to keep fighting for a while. Put one of your gnaw holes down next to my army, please, Rich.
Oh, all right then. That's what we'll do next time.
Yeah.
That's solid. That's really because to be fair, because you're only doing that end of any turn.
Yeah.
So by turn 2,
you could do it 10 times potentially.
Yeah. By round 2, he could be damage 4.
Yep.
Oh, I don't want to do Iron Jaws. Next war scroll is Brutes.
Don't read the next war scroll then, Rich.
I'm going to try not to. I love these models anyway, to be fair. These and the weird wreckers. The the wreckers and that. I love them.
Wreckers and the Rages.
Thank you. So these Brutes have a 4-inch move, 3 up save, 1 control and 3 health apiece. They have a couple of weapons. Oh, well, sorry, it depends on what's in the unit. So 1 every 5 models in the unit can have a gore chopper. But they're normal weapons, brute weapons, 3 attacks, 4s and 3s, -1, 2 damage with anti-infantry +1. And the gore chopper is 3 attacks, 4s and 3s, 2 rend, 3 damage. And they have an ability, once per turn, reaction to an opponent declared an attack ability that targeted them. You called it a punch. For the rest of the turn, add 1 to hit rolls and wound rolls for this unit's combat attacks that target that enemy unit. So basically, how many units are? Oh, so it's 5. So you take a unit of 10 of these guys. They've got a 3 up save. Someone attacks them. You go, now I'm going to play this thing. And then all of a sudden, you're 3s and 2s.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's pretty good, isn't it?
Oh, I might go on eBay later and see about some Iron Jaws. Yeah, so I like that. And I think if I was an Iron Jaws player, both of those sound great. I don't know what the normal war scores are like, but those both seem solid.
Normal brutes aren't rubbish at all.
No.
The Mega Boss is okay, not amazing, so that's a big upgrade.
Yeah, the new Mega Boss is just better.
Fair.
Yeah.
And how many?
Sorry, 160 points. The Smoky
Brutes.
Smoky Brutes.
So they're only 160 points.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of want to take multiple units because then you can just pick where to use this ability, and that would potentially make your opponent go, "Actually, do I really want to attack them?"
Yep.
Oh, God damn.
Definitely good.
160, so 320 points for 10.
Someone spend you on eBay later.
Well, I'm just going
to... I'm pretty sure Tom Hewitt has still got some of my ones, I think. You could ask him.
I'll have to have a word with him.
I think I had a unit of 10. Maybe a couple of units of 10. Can't remember.
Yeah.
Because I think those with some...
2 10s. Great.
Oh, do you know what? Actually, because you could do... I know I'm getting distracted, guys, but you carry on. I'm just going to sit over here and write a list.
You write
a list. That's fine, Rich.
Well, Matt does...
So we've got Sons of Behemoth. Behemoth. So they've gained a new enhancement that is for Man Crusher Gargants only, called a Cracked Heel. And there's 3 of them. They're all 10 points. So there's That Boy's Not Right is the first one.
I love that.
The name.
Yeah, because it just reminds me of King of the Hill. That Boy's Not Right.
Your hero phase ability. You roll a dice on a 5 up. They can use a prayer ability. as though it had priest 1, but it counts as being chanted on a roll of 5 up.
It's quite
It's
good.
pretty good.
Not too bad.
Extra
they-
chance of a prayer.
They have got a new prayer law, which we'll go through in a second,
Okay.
which is quite cool. The next fact heal is Up for It. Sounds like a drunken group of lads, doesn't it, who are going out. This unit's melee weapons have charge plus 1 damage.
Nice.
That's really good.
That's pretty good, isn't it? Doesn't
Yeah.
make him. That makes the headbutt damage 4.
Yeah, it makes all the clubs damage 3, doesn't it?
Yeah, gloves damage 3. That's pretty decent.
Yep.
And the last one is Always on Guard. These last 2 are both passive. This unit has a 5-up ward while it's wholly in 12 of and visible to a friendly Mega Gargant.
Okay.
They're all okay.
Okay, the damage I think I'd go for first, but the ward's not bad either.
Yeah. I suppose if you didn't have a priest, you might go for the priesty one. But it is
Yeah.
in a 5-up.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of a.
The other 2 just automatically happen, which is kind of good.
Auto one's generally a bit more reliable. So then they have their prayer law. So these are called Brod's Bellows, these ones are. Because he is the priest, isn't he, essentially?
He is the priest in the army, yeah.
He is the priest in the army. So, the unlimited
Hello.
prayer is called Rock Bottom. Not to be confused with the move by the Rock. Wasn't that the Rock's
That's John
move?
Cena's tune, wasn't it? Why do we do that one?
It
was the Rock Bottom.
It was the Rock Bottom, was the Rock's move.
Oh, he had I think that was his first one. Then he had the People's Elbow.
People's Elbow? Yeah. Okay. So, Rock Bottom. Pick a friendly priest, chant this prayer. Pick a visible friendly unit within 12, so under the He-Mat one. It's chanted on a 3. If you chant it on a 6, you can pick another unit to be another target. You ignore battle damage, and each target has a ward of 6 up.
That's not dreadful, is it?
Not bad.
Not bad. Keeps your attacks up and gives you a ward.
Yeah, it's also unlimited, so if you
yeah.
did take that the boy's not right thing, you could do it with like Brod and them.
And them, yeah.
Well, I think what's more important and more useful with that one is the fact that when you're being damaged and you're dropping down to 10 OC rather than 20, you're now back to 20.
Back to your full control, yeah. That's pretty
definitely.
Good. That's the good bit on it.
Yeah. The next one's called The Terrible Toes. Again, you pick a priest to chant it. Chant on a 4. You pick a visible enemy unit within 18 to be the target. You roll a dice for each model in the target unit. And for each 6 up, you do a mortal damage on them. Then if any enemy unit models were slain by the ability, you halve their move at the start of your next turn. And if you did it on a chant of an 8, you add +1 to the roll. So every 5 up with the mortal.
Mm.
So you've got to kill one model and make them half move. It's not too bad. Could slow them right down. The last one is Vocal Tectonics. So again, you pick an enemy unit within 12, and it's chanted on a 5. And you give the enemy strike last. On a 10, you can pick 2 targets rather than 1. They're all okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Useful.
Are they better than... Do they normally have a prayer law? Or is it just...
I think they do. No, they have a prayer law, don't they? Because Brod lets you
I thought he just had one thing, that's all.
I think he's got a heal. Where is it? Hang on a minute. You're asking too many questions, Rich.
Sorry. I'll try not to be less engaged in future. I'll go back to writing.
Prayer law.
I'll go back to writing angels.
I can't see a prayer law there.
I know he's got one on his scroll.
It's him. He's got one on the scroll. So it is a useful thing to have then. So you just take it anyway, I suppose, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I thought they had a prayer law, but I'm going mad.
Yeah, maybe they don't. I can't see it on the app. They're still a faction pack, aren't they?
Yeah, they've not had one yet, have they?
War scrolls, battle traits, battle formations, artifacts of power, heroic traits. Yeah, I'll see one on there.
No prayer law for them then.
Did they have one from Stoggy?
I thought they had one in Soggy, maybe then. Might have been.
No, can't see one. Don't know. Who knows? Anyway, they've got two war scrolls as well. So one of them is going to be probably a rehash. but it's not this one, I don't think. They've got a Smoky Gatebreaker Mega Gargant. So I don't think the stats have changed, but I'll go over them anyway. So he's moves 10, health 35, control 20, save 4 up. He's got the hurled boulder still, which is 18 inches of range, 1 attack, hits on a 3, wounds on a 2, rend 3, damage 4. Then he's
That's
got
pretty good.
3. Yeah, I think it's always been like that. I'm pretty sure the Gatebreaker's always had that strong single
Yeah,
attack.
he's all that single. He's had that all the time. Yeah.
Whereas the other one, is it the Kraken Eater? Sucks like 3.
Yeah, it's got like
but they're not
3 or
quite as
4
powerful.
shots. They're all
Yeah.
D3 damage or something, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Then we've got Almighty Stomp, which is 4 attack, 4s, 2s, rend 2, damage D3 without the infantry +1 rend. The Death Grip, which is 1 attack, 4s to hit, 2s to wound, rend 2, anti-hero +1 rend, damage D6. And the Fork Clutcher Flail, which is 6 attacks, 4s to hit, 2s to wound, 2 rend, damage 4 with anti-faction terrain +1 rend. Ugh, they have loads of attacks, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of attacks.
But most of them miss because it's a 4.
Yeah, it's a 4, so yeah, lots of them ring.
Although I will say,
normally,
sorry, carry on, Matt.
it's a Death Grip, isn't it? You always want to hit half the time because it does D6 damage, and it never does. Is that what?
And it's fantastic with the Rage dice or Fury dice because I used 3 of dice to do 3 attacks of it. Yeah, for Pringles against Steve's, and it was like, this is fantastic.
Yeah, I suppose that gives you more attacks, doesn't it? Without having to have more. So you can have more attacks than actually on the profile, which is quite cool. And there'll be D6 mortals if you roll 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so the battle damage is when he has 15 or more damage points. The Fork Clutcher Flail goes down to 4, and the control goes down to 10.
Yeah.
So ignoring that is probably quite useful, isn't it? With that frail or.
Oh yeah, because you've got you're back up to 6 attacks, and you're back up to control 20. Like it's hard to take a point off you.
Makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Okay. So it's got a once per battle your hero phase ability called It's Going Down.
I'm yelling timber, you bet.
Yep.
Sorry.
Until the start of your next turn, he has a move characteristic of 4d6, and while he's in one of a terrain feature, the attack characteristic of the hurled boulder is d6 rather than 1.
Well, that's fantastic.
So could be amazing if you roll a 6.
Yeah. He's got the long shanks ability, which is what they've all got, where they can pass through non-monster units that pass the terrain that are less than 4 inches tall. So this is his Fury one now. It's called Off in a Huff. You and your opponent must roll off. Each player adds their Fury level to the roll. Then, this unit can move a distance up to its move characteristic. It can move through the combat ranges of enemy units, but it cannot end that move in combat unless you won the roll off.
So you could just move into combat.
Move into combat.
That's quite good.
As long as you roll over, you win the roll off against your opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite cool. And then he's got the standard Sons of Behemoth roll. He's not automatically destroyed, you should take 6 damage. He is 490 points. That it's not. It's quite good ability, I suppose, and he's a popular one, isn't he? Gatebreaker.
Yeah,
he's the popular one to use just because of the flair, isn't he? I think
he used on his other scroll. He's got like a suplex ability, or is that just something built into Gargants?
I think that's one of their. Is it a rampage or something with it? Probably. I don't know. While I'm doing this, you could have a look.
I could do. Oh yeah, because I can look at them because they don't have a war scroll thing.
Yeah.
Back time.
You have a look, and I'll do the next one, which is a Man Crusher Gargant, which I think is probably the one which is already there. Oh no, he's a Razy Dice one again.
Yes, sorry.
So they've got 2 new ones.
He does have his own ability, which is on a 4-up, inflict 4d6 mortals, and he can do, or he can do like d3 +3 damage to a terrain piece. So actually,
Right.
I much prefer the smouldery one, and he's also 390 points normally.
I thought it said smoky.
Smoky, sorry. Smoky one.
Should we just call them ragey? Ragey ones.
Yeah, why not? Rages.
Maybe.
Rage is easy.
We'll work out the correct name.
Yeah. Or if you've got a name to suggest, comment in the
feel
podcast.
free to comment.
Yep.
Nothing too lewd, please.
Be more lewd.
That's Rich's job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
So the Man Crusher Gargant, the ragey one, is move 8, health 12, control 10, save 5 up. So he's got throw-in rocks, 12-inch range, one shot, hits on a 5, wounds on a 2, rend 2, damage D3. And then he's got a massive club, which has got 4 attacks, hits on a 4, wounds on a 2, rend 1, damage 2. It could be damage 3, like we said, couldn't it?
Yep.
It's pretty good. One mighty kick, 4s, 2s, rend 2, damage D3, and then one headbutt. One attack, 4s, 2s, rend 2, damage 4. Could be damage 5. And then he has a once per turn army your shooting phase ability. So for the rest of the turn, the damage characteristic of the unit's throwing rocks is 3 rather than D3. Then you can spend up to 3 rage dice. For each rage dice you spend, you add 2 to the attacks characteristic of the throwing rocks. And then if your opponent's fury level is lower than yours, they must increase their fury level by 1.
So it could be 7 shots at damage 3.
Could be, yeah. The bad thing is that it hits on a 5.
But all out attack 4s, so I don't think that's dreadful.
Not rubbish.
So I suppose the thing you probably want, I suppose, really is, do you want your Man Crushers to be shooty or fighty? Because their normal ability is, while they're wholly within 12 of a friendly mega, they get run and charge.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they can just they do that stuff in the bag roll.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, but it's nice though, because that's giving you a bit of choice.
Option,
do you want fighty or do you want shooty? I like that.
I do like the ragey, the scrolls when they're properly ragey.
Yeah, they fit the General's Handbook, don't they?
Yeah, at least you get to kind of use the rage dice and theory a bit more. Even though it sounds like it's a bit taxing to
remember
work it out, but hey.
It's definitely going to take some admin.
I think I solved the prayer law thing, because I was like, I'm sure they have 3 prayers.
Yeah.
They do, but they're all on Brod's scroll.
I see, okay.
Brod has 3 different effects for his prayer.
So
when you do it,
3.
Yeah. That's why I thought there were 3.
Yeah, because I'm sure when I played them, I was like, oh, he's going to heal this turn. I'm like,
yes.
Yeah, great. Not that you can do anything as a prayer, can you? It's like, okay.
No, but I was like, I'm sure you could pick 3 different things with them. Well, how does that work? It's because it's all on Brod scroll.
Well, it's nice to got their own prayer law as well.
So now you've also got his 3 plus these 3 effectively, then, haven't you, all the time?
That's pretty good.
Whenever you play Sons of Bearmat, because you have to pick him for a priest. So you can do his prayer, which gives you 3 options, and then you've got these 3 as well. So
does make sense.
Okay, so we've got ogres left, which I'm sure Paul would like to do, seeing that you've bought the ogre box already. And then Rich and I can fight over doing Gloomspite.
So, Ogre Maw tribes, you get 3 new artifacts of power. You can pick from this table instead of other artifacts of power tables you have for this faction. So, should the book have more, you could pick for this one or the one in the book. Yeah. I think the book's been on the Man Reads book already, but we'll do ours when the actual book comes out, not the box, won't we? So we'll see how that goes. So you've got a cut choice effect. This unit cannot use run abilities. Ignore the first damage point that would be allocated to each friendly ogre infantry unit each phase while they're wholly within 12 and visible to this unit. That's not dreaded before. That ability, I've played in Hellsmith. It's not about it. It doesn't sound like it does much, but actually, that can add up over a turn. Yeah.
I think my only downside to it is the fact that it means that you're making everything else slow with him to get the effect.
Yeah, I mean, because whoever's got it can't run, but you could put it on like a Stonehorn or whatever the new thing's called. Yeah,
that's a good show, actually.
Was it?
Yeah,
have one of those in the middle of like a big block of gluttons.
Yeah, And they're all dodging damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Rusty Greater. Each time this unit uses the Eruption of Fury ability, after that ability has been resolved, heal D3 on this unit.
That's solid.
So that's rolling the rage dice, isn't it? The Eruption Fury one.
Yeah.
Eruption Fury is when you use a rage dice
to
get more
fight.
attacks.
You're also going to heal
fight,
on this dude.
That's pretty decent, isn't it?
Yeah. And then the last one is the Key to the Larder. Declare, pick a friendly ogre infantry unit on the battlefield to be the target. For the rest of the battle, ignore negative modifiers to hit and wound rolls for the target's combat attacks, while they're wholly within 12 and visible to this unit. I think that's really good, because you hit on 4s with ogres. The number of times you hit on 5s because you're -1 to hit just won't work anymore.
It's true. That's super strong.
Having played Lumineth, it's like, I'll make them -1 to hit and you hit me on 5s and then do nothing.
Yeah.
That's not going to work if you've got that.
I do it all the time to giants, so yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And it's a deployment phase ability when you pick the ogre infantry unit, so you can do it at the start and they've got it for the whole time.
At least you can tailor it, can't you, then, to the unit you think would be best to use it.
Yeah, well, it's the one that you want to stand in the middle of everything else and give them the buff, isn't it?
Yeah, and they've got an infantry. From the look of the new models, they've got quite a few other infantry.
Yeah, they've got all those Gutseers and whatever the other things are called.
Yeah, Gutseers and the other ones. So that could be like a good one to take, unless the ones in the book are amazing. But
well, Iron Guts will always be the classic choice normally, I suppose. But
used to be.
Yeah, what to see.
So again, we've got some monstrous traits again for the monsters. So you've got this unit. So this is extremely obstinate. This unit has control characteristic of 15. That's so good.
I think,
and then
it's going to be hard for something to top that.
Then any combat phase, Horn Toss. Pick an enemy unit. Pick an enemy unit that has no more than one model that is in combat with this unit and that has charged this turn to be the target. Effect: remove the target from the battlefield and set it up again within 1 inch of this unit. Then roll a d3 on a 2-up, inflict that amount of mortal damage on the target equal to the roll. So that's the old Gargant thing we used to be able to pick them up and put them in the circle of death, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's for me, that's like too many hoops to go through, basically, to get that to work.
It was really good for the Gargants, though. You couldn't charge the front Gargant solo with the monster, because otherwise you just got picked up and attacked by like 5 other units. You had to roll a dice. You had to roll a dice for the Gargant one. This one just happens. And then you've got enemy charge phase, the Grumpy Alpha. If this unit is in combat, pick another visible ogre monster wholly within 12 of this unit that is not in combat to be the target. Spend a rage dice. Again, if your opponent's fury level is lower, they increase it to maximum 7. Roll a dice. The target can move a distance in inches up to the roll. It can end that move in combat. If it does so, the target has charged. So like a mini counter charge.
Yeah.
It's
pretty good. I think
it's okay.
Good. If you're close and they stay away, that's what people generally do, don't they?
They don't want to get 2 monsters in combat.
No, and you want to charge them, so you've got your +1 damage, aren't they? Most of the stuff is plus. They most of them have bonuses on the charge. +1 damage. Yeah. They are all 10 points.
So
which isn't too bad.
The issue is, right, for me with Grumpy Alpha is you're rolling a dice. You roll a 1, you roll a 2, you're not in combat.
Yeah. No, because you just move. You can. So if you're 3.1 inches away and you roll a 1, you'd be within combat range. You could fight.
Yeah, but like if you're, I suppose I'm just going on the basis if you're 6 away. I suppose. Yeah.
If you're stood next to the thing that's fighting, they can't kind of dodge to just outside of 3 to stop that happening. They've got to stay probably 6 inches away to give them a 50-50 chance, haven't they?
It also means you could probably countercharge something else in and then maybe charge that thing in. It's like a double dip.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah,
I suppose could you do this then countercharge?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a move or a charge,
So that may mean then that you're, I'm going to do, let's say 6 on this if you're lucky. Plus, it just makes a countercharge more reliable.
Yeah. A lot more reliable.
I still think extremely obstinate's the one.
I like control 15. Yeah. I think
this
that
always works.
the move the monster one when you're fighting a lot of like if you're fighting gargants or something where they're all monsters, it's really good. But sometimes you won't fight any monsters, then it does nothing at all.
Exactly
Yeah,
that.
the control one always works, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you can pick enemy heroes up with that one, which could break chains and stop like buffs and stuff going off. But I think, just flat control 15 on a monster is super good.
I think if you're in a position where you're picking up like little foot heroes with it, you're going to already basically they'll just be. You're an ogre. They're probably dead anyway.
You're probably going to kill them anyway. Exactly. Yeah, I agree. It just might take that. If this unit's within combat range of the other one, kind of thing.
Yeah, true.
Out of the equation. But I'm with Rich. I think the control.
You could put them down where you want, can't you? You place them. So you could, if they're on objective, you charge on the objective. You take them off the objective.
And
put them somewhere else.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
Might be useful. Yeah.
I just think it's too many hoops, really. That's my own thought. It's a lot to get off.
Then we've got Huskard on Thunder Tusk. Is one of the 2 scrolls. So we've got 10-inch move, 14 health, 4 up save, 10 control. I'm not going to say it's the same as the old one because we haven't reviewed the book, so we don't know if it's the same as the old one, but it sounds similar to the faction pack one. So then you've got multiple ranged weapons. You've got the Ice Blast, which is like the frunk attack thing for the Thunder Tusk. So 12-inch range, 1 attack, 4s and 2s, rend 1, d3 plus 2, companion. You've got the Chain Trap, which is anti-monster plus 1 range, 12-inch range, 1 attack, 4s and 3s, rend 1, 3 damage. Harpoon Launcher, 18-inch range, 1 attack, 4s and 3s, rend 1, d3. And then the Blood Vulture, 24-inch range, 1 attack, 2s and 3s, no rend 1. And I believe you can pick, you get the Ice Blast, but you pick one of Chain Trap, Harpoon Launcher, Blood Vulture.
Yeah.
Then fighting wise, it's got the punches and kicks, the most powerful weapon in the ogre army, as every ogre player knows. Followed by 3 attacks, 4s and 2s, no rend 1. And then the Thunder Tusk's Colossal Tusks, anti-infantry plus 1 rend companion, 3 attacks, 4s and 2s, rend 1, 5 damage. So nice beefy damage.
That's pretty solid.
Good choice for rage dice to fight with because it gives you another 3 damage, 5 attacks. If you take 10 or more damage, that goes down to 2 attacks, not 3. Once per turn on army, start of any turn. For the rest of the turn, while your opponent's fury level is equal or up to 2 levels below your fury level, add 1 to chanting rolls for your unit. While your opponent's fury level is 3 or more levels below your fury level, add 2 to chanting rolls. So the further ahead you get on fury level, the better chanting you get with the Huskard.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it's got a once per turn army end of your turn ability. In fact, this unit is wholly outside friendly territory, not in combat. Your opponent must reduce their fury level by 1 to a minimum of 0. So it helps you get fury level ahead.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's dreadful. How many points, Matt?
260.
It's pretty cheap. Pretty cheap, yeah.
Pretty good for that.
Yeah. 14 health. Yeah, it's got some good abilities, and he's a priest.
Yeah. That damage 5 attack's great as well, I think.
Yeah.
And then we've got the Frost Lord on the Thunder Tusk. Move 10, health 15, 4 up save, 10 control. Same Ice Blast attack, 1 attack at 12-inch range, 4s and 2s, rend 1, d3 plus 2. Got the Frost Spear, charge plus 1 damage with 4 attacks, 4s and 2s, rend 2, damage 2, so damage 3 on the charge. And the same 3 attacks with the Tusk at damage 5. Bracket's the same, so 10 or more damage points, the Tusk goes down to 2. And then once per turn army, your charge phase. This unit can use charge abilities this turn, even if it's in combat. The charge roll is 2 or less when it does so. It does not count as having charged. That's quite good. You can charge when you're in combat, so you can go kind of behind stuff or round stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty decent. And it also means the Frost Spear is always plus 1 damage in your turn, even if you're stuck in combat. And then finally, reaction you declared Eruption of Fury ability for this unit. When resolving attacks as part of that ability, for each unmodified hit roll of a 6, inflict an additional 3 mortal damage on each enemy unit instead of the usual D3. For each unsuccessful hit roll of a 1, allocate 1 mortal damage to this unit instead of D3. Ward rolls cannot be made for that damage. So it kind of buffs what you get from your Fury bonus as well.
That's pretty good. How many points is he?
Good question. 280.
Yeah, I think that's quite good actually for him.
That's not bad.
I think when you factor the rage dice in and that damage 5 attack having potentially another 3 attacks that do 3 mortals on 6s, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely good. So, hang on, I might sneeze in a minute. Rich, do you want to do Gloomspite?
Oh, go on then. You stupid fucking devil.
Oh, excuse
Bless
me.
you.
Bless you.
Sorry. Thank you.
So, the
I knew it was
Gits,
coming.
they have some special knickknacks, and I'm not talking about the crisps.
What
So,
flavour are they?
If there were any, I think the Gloomspite Gits would probably have nice
Mushroom
and spicy.
flavour?
Nice and spicy, mate.
Mushroom?
Nice and spicy, yeah.
Nice and spicy mushrooms. Yeah. Could be. So the first one is once per battle, any hero phase, Fizz Cap. This unit can use a summon spell ability from the manifestation lore you picked during army composition as if it had Wizard 1. Instead of making a casting roll for that spell, the casting roll is 12 and cannot be modified. The spell cannot be unbound, and if this unit is not Moon Clan, roll a dice. On a 1 to 4, one model in this unit is automatically slain.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. So you pick you pick Moon Clan, and you're just getting off that manifestation you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Next one, Glitzy Bits Roller, which is also my nickname. Apparently, I decided. Oh, it just sounds cool. Start of any turn. Effect: spend 1 rage dice. If your opponent's fury level is lower than yours, raise it. If this unit is a non-Troggoth unit, add 1 to wound rolls for its attacks for the rest of the turn. If it is a Troggoth unit, pick one of the following abilities to apply for the rest of the turn. Either set the damage characteristics of its unit's Colossal Boulder Club to 6, set the damage characteristics of this unit's Throw-in Boulders to 3, or set the attacks characteristics of this unit's Noxious Vomit to 3.
It's all good.
Yeah, that seems pretty solid for anything.
The Boulder Club to 6 is great, because the biggest downside of a lot of those Troggoths with the D6 damage is the damage is not consistent.
Mm-hmm.
I think because this is the non-hero one though, it's on the non-hero one is D3 plus 3.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I thought
So
these were enhancements.
These are non-hero ones. This goes on a non-hero unit, so you put it on the.
Oh, I see. You put it on the D3 plus 3.
So it's not as it's still good, more guarantee. But
you're taking
you
take a reinforced unit, don't you?
Yeah, I like the +1 to wound. I think that's quite good on a lot of other things.
It's definitely good on the little Troggoths.
Or squigs,
like the rock ones. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm looking at Doom Diver and going +1 to wound on a Doom Diver.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wounds on 2s, that's pretty good because it's for wound rolls. It's not combat attacks, so it works for shooting and combat. So even shooters get a massive buff.
Yeah.
That's a good shout, actually. Can you take a unit of what? Reinforced units 40?
40, 2 shots each. That's 80 shots. I think it's like 4s and 5s at the moment, so that'd be 4s and 4s. It would definitely
or 3s and 4s.
Yeah.
Suddenly, that's a bit more consistent. That's good. Spoof Shrooms.
They're all 10 points each.
That's fine.
Spoof Shrooms. End of any turn. Roll a dice. If the unit's Git Mob, roll D3 plus 3 instead. This unit can move a distance in inches up to the roll. It can move through it combat ranges, but it cannot end in combat. I mean, it's going to be the Glitzy Bits roller, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's really solid. So they have a... Sorry, carry on, Matt.
No, I was going to say, it does cost a raise dice, isn't the next thing on it, I suppose, isn't it? But it is probably worth it.
I mean, you can normally only spend 3 for fighting, and then you just spend this one, don't you? Unless you're trying to dodge wounds.
Well, what you could do is if you're like, a few turns down the line, you could spend a dice on this, and because it's still the end of the turn, you could then use it on, say, the Boulder Club, the rest of the dice, and they're all 6s for the damage.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So actually, it suddenly becomes pretty good when you count that into it, I suppose.
Yep.
So they got a spell law. Now, I don't know their normal spells, but we'll have to see. Itchy Nuisance. Casts on a 6. Pick a friendly Gloomspite Gitz wizard to cast it. Pick an objective within 18 of this to be the target. Then make a casting roll, 2d6. Until the start of the next turn, subtract 1 from wound rolls for attacks made by enemy units while they're contesting the target objective. And that one's unlimited. Is that similar to their normal one?
No, I think these are all kind of newish.
Okay, cool. Well, that's good.
I think
They
the
used to be
normal
Itchy
one lets you-
Nuisance was back in the day, wasn't it?
Yeah, I remember
that's
that.
what it was called. I think that the current Gloomspite ones, they let you move the what's it called?
The moon?
The moon.
Yes.
You can move the moon.
You can
on,
manipulate the phase you're in, can't you?
Yeah, you can move the moon. You can do mortals on someone, and you can do a teleport. That's what they've currently got.
Yeah. So this is great anyway, because
That's pretty useful. Minus to wound.
you're keeping stuff alive, which is great. And being unlimited, because I know there's lots of little foot wizards, then suddenly you can do an awful lot with this.
Absolutely, yeah.
Loon Shrine Glow. Cast on a 7. Pick a friendly wizard to cast it. Effect for the rest of the turn. If a friendly Bad Moon Loon Shrine uses the Moon Clan Layers ability, you can set up the replacement unit wholly within 6 inches of this unit, and more than 3 inches from all enemy units instead of the wholly within 12 of the Bad Moon Loon Shrine.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Basically turns it into like a mobile
loon shrine.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's quite good for getting your replacement stuff out.
Nice. And lastly, but not least, puff balloons.
Who was that?
Rich, are you laying down again?
Why?
Because we just had a massive little fart or something.
That wasn't me.
Basically, there you go again.
That thing.
Whatever you're doing.
Hold on. It's me. It is me leaning a little bit. Oh God! Right, is that better?
Yeah.
I'm just getting comfortable. We're sat here for a while. It's me leaning on the mic.
You are wearing clothes, aren't you, Rich?
I can't confirm or deny that. Why don't people write in and see if I'm wearing clothes? Puff balloons.
Don't write in for a signed picture, folks.
Richard's clothes count. What am I wearing today? So, puff balloons. Cast on a 6. Pick a friendly Gitz wizard to cast a spell. Pick a visible friendly Gitz unit with wholly within 12. And make a roll. Until the start of the next turn, each time an ability inflicts damage points on the target, after the ability is resolved, the target can move up to 3 inches. It can move through combat ranges, but can only end the move in combat with the units it was in combat with at the start of the move. It does not have to end the move in combat. That one's a bit underwhelming. It's handy.
It's okay, but it's not amazing. No, I agree.
No.
The sneaky stuff you can probably do with it if people start shooting you and stuff like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
Those are the spells. Anyway, I mean, I don't know if they cost anything. I don't think they should, but
Well, they have their casting cost, don't they?
I'll rephrase that. Do they cost points for this spell law?
No.
Thank you. So, let's have a look. If you are looking for new scrolls, I found it here. So we've got Fellwater Troggoths. What do we go for? We went for Ragey, didn't we? Move 6, save 5, 5 health, 2 up control. Noxious Vomit, which has shooting combat. 6-inch range, D3 shots, 2s and 3s, -2 rend, 1 damage. But don't forget, if you want to use that ability, they could be damage 3. Sorry, attacks 3.
3 attacks.
Attack 3. Yeah.
Their weapon is a spiked club. 4 attacks, 4s and 3s, 1 rend, 2 damage. They've got a D3 heal at the start of any turn. I think trolls normally have that anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
They have a once per turn army any combat phase ability called Gut Wrenching Stench. Pick an enemy unit in combat with this unit to be the target. Roll a dice. You can spend up to 3 rage dice. If you do, add X to the roll, where X is the number of rage dice spent. Unsurprisingly, fury level. If you do it, your opponent gets higher. Blah 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 blah. On a 5+, the target has strike last for the turn.
That's pretty good. So you could have a 2-up strike last against them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you wouldn't want these ones to be the ones doing the fighting, though. You want them to be.
No, but if you stood these guys behind the thing you want to fight, and they have to get within 3 to fight the thing, then all of a sudden,
that's quite useful for that. And what are the points on that one, Matt?
180 points.
yeah, it's not too bad.
180.
I think the normal ones are quite good as well, though, with their reduce the save thing, isn't it, for their vomit?
Yeah, when they vomit, they reduce the person's save by 1, I think it is. And they can't get positives as well, I think.
Yeah, so that's
like a
really
double thing.
Cool. Yeah.
So that's... I don't know if this one is... If this ragey one's better than the current one.
I think I'd probably take current ones, but the strikes last is good, so...
Yeah.
I think it's probably more about what you want to lean into, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But and the last scroll on here is the Sunstealer Wheelers. 12-inch move, 6 health, 4 save, 4 up save, 2 control. They have a grot bow, 15 inches range, 2 attacks, 4s and 5s, -1. No, not -1. We're talking about no rend, 1 damage. Weapons. They have a wheeler, slicers, and stabbing sticker. 4 attacks, 4s and 4s, no rend, 1 damage. I'm not sure why you take these, to be fair. Snarl Flanks, Frothing Jaws, 6 attacks, 4s and 3s, no rend, 2 damage. They have a once per turn any combat phase ability. This unit can only use this ability if it charged. Pick an enemy unit in combat with this unit to be the target. Roll a dice for each model in the target unit. If there are two models in this unit, add 1 to each roll. If there are 3, add 2 to the roll. For each 6 up, inflict 1 mortal damage on the target. Then you can spend 1 rage dice. If you do, roll 2d6. This unit can move a distance in inches up to the value of the roll. It can move through the combat ranges, but it cannot end in combat. And then again, your fury level is lowered by 1, your opponent's is raised by 1. I think that.
So it's not you lowered by 1, it's only if your fury level's lower than theirs.
Yes, yeah,
so
the usual thing. Sorry, it's because we said it on loads of them. I don't like that. I think that's awful.
It's a core attack fight, so you're going to. When you
do that
fight
or
with
fight,
them, you're going to do it.
It's okay.
You get to do it, you get to run away.
Yeah.
And they come in units of 2. So you always got 2.
Yeah.
Or 4, because you reinforce it, you get 4.
Yeah.
I just think it's
getting what? Add 2 to the roll. So
why would you get this in combat? It's not doing anything in combat.
So if you fight 40 guys, you're going to do 20 mortal wounds.
Yeah. And then you're going to run away and not be in combat.
Still feels big.
I suppose the problem with it is that it's a 2d6 roll for the distance. So you might roll 2.
Yes, that's
still in combat.
Yeah. But against hordes, it's amazing.
There are 170 points for the 2 models.
So it's 340 to do it. It's quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sold on that one.
No. It's okay, isn't it? Nothing special.
Well, that is Destruction.
Yep, that's Destruction.
It is.
We hope you all enjoyed that. That took a bit longer than I thought it was going to as well. Actually.
Yeah, it did take a lot longer. That's an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll probably do a single faction per show then, I guess, won't we?
Yeah.
But at least we've got lots to talk about, guys.
We have.
But we'll keep going, and we'll do another couple for the other factions for you guys.
Well, yeah, we'll do all the other factions.
Then we'll probably do Slanesh, and then probably Ogres be out with then.
Yeah.
Plus anything else that might come out in the meantime. Maybe
Between
we'll get something secret-y. Be nice. Never know, do we?
But there's no preview shows scheduled, I don't think, are there?
No.
We've had the big preview now.
Last year they did one at the end of summer.
Okay.
I think. I'm pretty sure they did one like end of summer. And I was looking at the releases. They're already onto the Exodite Kill Team box.
Yeah, they were quick with that.
So they're pretty quick in releasing stuff. So they've got orcs left to do.
So those dinosaur things, that's not a whole army then? It's just
it's just a Kill Team.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Kill Team box.
I thought it was a whole army. I got confused.
Yeah. No. Yeah, they're definitely getting through the previous stuff they've shown.
Yes, they
They'll
are.
probably be done by the time of end
What
of
was done?
August.
So it's nearly all been done, hasn't it? All that previous stuff. There's not
They've
much
got
left.
Custos to do, Orcs to do,
Okay,
Necromunda to do. I
so
think
not
that's
that
it.
much. Yeah, not that much.
Maybe I missed
They
something.
did. They also did a. Oh, they did a.
Ogres.
They did a Q&A, didn't they? Did you see that,
Yeah,
Adam?
yeah, I
and,
saw that.
Yeah, I watched that.
So they're doing some Warcry, something for Warcry, which sounds.
Which I'm
Yeah, they are.
I was going to
I
speak
love
to you about that,
Warcry,
Paul.
so
I'm
that's
super
brilliant.
excited.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
One
was
of the
so
best
happy to
games
hear
they never
that.
released
So,
anything
yeah,
for.
yeah. So it'd be good to see some sort of update, etc. for that.
it'd be nice if they did an actual box for it.
Just a new box, a new rule set.
a couple of new things, new rule set, maybe like a horde to do or something.
I wouldn't complain if it went digital only, if I'm honest. So we could just go online and get it with a box that you can buy.
Well, they
That'd
did
be
say
quite nice.
there's going to be rules for the new ogres in it.
Yeah.
I remember,
it's not going away, obviously, then, is it?
which is great
No.
because I was worried about that because they've not said anything about it for ages.
Yeah. One thing I was quite excited about with that Q&A was they were talking about the 40k codexes, and they're like, because they're paperback again, they are going to be cheaper.
Oh, that's good.
Which I quite like. I think they said
that's
they're going to be like a third cheaper. That's what they said.
So what's that, 20 quid-ish?
Maybe 20-25 quid potentially.
Yeah, okay.
Which isn't bad.
If it is,
No.
it may be a bit more than that, but nice.
Well, it can't be much more than that. How much is the battle tone these days? 30.
34.
I suppose we pay.
Are they 39?
No, but we get 20% off, don't you, when you buy from most places? So therefore,
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
okay.
on. You guys carry on chatting. I'll find out how much a battle tome is.
So I mean, one thing we haven't chatted about yet is our wonderful sponsors.
No, we have not.
So we're going through the Scourge of Aqshy stuff, and if you want to get tokens to help you remember your Fury level and your number of rage dice, etc., the guys over at Pro Painted are doing some amazing new sets. So
I've picked one up. They're amazing.
Any of this Scourge stuff for your factions, any new abilities they have, you can get tokens to help you out on that. So these ones where you're giving your Trogos the extra damage or whatever, you can get a token for that. They're doing loads of cool on the dice boxes and stuff they're doing these days. I got a new one at Invitational. Brilliant. You can put your tokens in one part of the insert for where you have your dice tray, as well as your dice and all your counters and everything else. So really, really good stuff you can get from them. So yeah, head on over to Pro Painted. We have a discount code. I'm rubbish at it, so someone better than me can.
How many ones? HOWMANYONES. It's HOWMANYONES. How many ones?
And you get 10% off by using that code.
But it also lets Matt and Jen know that you love us. So let us feel loved.
Or that you listen to this, at least.
Either or. I'll take any adoration I can get, any validation from something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what's the verdict then, Rich? How much is the battle tone?
£38 from GW Direct.
Okay, so third off of that is going to be about £12. So 26, 25 quid.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
That's.
And then by the time you get your 20% off of that, you're going to be near enough 20 quid, aren't you?
Yeah. That makes it feel a lot more affordable.
It feels like it's going to be in line with the Old World and Horus Heresy, where they have like these little journals that you do, basically little add-on books. They're about 15 from GW, about 20 quid, but separately for about 15, 18 pounds separately, I swear.
Yeah.
And they're fine. Like, I can imagine them being that sort of level.
I think you'll get a bit more in them than those. I would think.
Looking at the codex, they had the codex on the live stream when they were doing a Q&A, and it's massive. It comes like a little slipcase. It looks really good.
Is it a bit like the Gamers Edition you get now for AOS?
Yeah, I think it's similar to the game, but maybe a little bit bigger. I think it's like a slightly enlarged Gamers Edition, not as big as the current A4 one, but not
like 2/3 the size
kind
of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it should be good. So hopefully
that's really good news.
They'll do that going forward with AOS as well.
Yeah.
At some point, I'm sure that won't be this edition because it wouldn't make any sense to change it now.
No.
But it gives me hope for the future of stuff being a bit cheaper.
It definitely, yeah.
Which should be good.
I wonder if that's to do with printing in the UK or something.
Maybe.
Oh, I think so, probably. And maybe they're just sort of realising
it would make sense.
Maybe they're realising that people don't really want to spend 40 quid for a book that's valid for a few years and then have to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Or find space for it. Because it's as much as I want to keep them all, they take up a lot of space.
Yeah, Yep, they do. They take up a lot of room.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's good. We have another question. Matt Clark.
do we have to do it on these ones? Because these
Yes, we always
these aren't
have to do
official.
it.
Okay.
What has your internet perv been this week?
Where is the lurking worm? Internet perving.
What have I been looking at?
I mean, you could just read out your search history if you want to, Matt Clark.
I don't think
He'd
even
never
if I
take
looked
that
at my
risk.
search history, I don't know. I mean, I've got, because I use Apple, it's all hidden, isn't it? Supposedly, as I keep advertising everywhere, saying how hidden it is and that sort of thing. Right, here you go. Okay, this is really exciting for you guys. I hope you're going to enjoy this. So this morning, I looked at my work schedule.
Okay.
I then looked at. So I'm pretty sure my hair's going. So I've been focusing on that to try and get my hair to go less and like stay a bit longer. I don't mind if it goes once I'm 50. I don't care then. But when I'm still in my 40s, I want to keep it a bit longer.
You're not.
So what products have you been looking at then?
Like
just for men?
No, there was this one by Pound 10.
Okay.
Which is more about keeping the hair, making
Is
it
it the caffeine shampoo stuff?
Are you going to go for the
different.
full Rooney transplant?
No, I'm not going to do that. But I might do like ladies stuff. Normally it's better anyway than the men's stuff. So do some ladies' hair stuff and see what happens.
Some stuff for bald ladies.
No, not bald ladies. Also, I was looking at.
Fair.
So because it was the World Cup last night, wasn't it? I watched that.
Yeah.
And then
I've never felt so Spanish in my life.
Yeah.
Congrats to the Spanish.
It was
well
just,
deserved.
Yeah, I'm so happy that they won. But I didn't realise how many fights there were afterwards.
It was like 5 punch-ups.
Like loads of punch-ups.
Yeah.
I was like, I couldn't believe how crazy that was. So, yeah. And then the other thing I looked at was a game called Brutal Legend. Don't know if you guys ever played that game.
Yes, I played that back in the day.
I have.
Yeah, it was a really good game.
You basically you're Jack Black, and it's almost like it's like a heavy metal version of Overlord.
Yeah, there's a bit of RTS in it and a bit of third person hitting stuff. But it was, I was looking at that for some reason.
Okay.
So that was what I was looking at this morning. There you go.
Thank you, Matt.
That's all right.
And entertained us thoroughly with a search for products for men who need to prevent baldness.
The problem is that as soon as you even remotely look at it or say it, the phone hears it, and then you get like 1,000 Facebook advertisements promising that they can like cure your baldness or whatever, or
does that work for anything?
Your hair. I don't know, probably.
Free Warhammer models.
I don't think. I'm not sure that works. Models. Yeah, but so you'll get adverts now for that wink wink competition where you can win free models.
Oh, I've seen
wink wink competitions.
I've not heard of. Oh god! Now you said that, and it's near my phone, so it's going to hear that.
Yeah. So you have that next.
I mean, this sounds quite good. You could just run around. Next event, I'm just going to go around to people's phones and get them searching for stuff by saying different products near to them.
Yeah. I'm not sure if
just saying therapy over and over again. Therapy.
Just going to walk erectile dysfunction.
Haha, joke's on you. My phone already shows that. What? Oh.
Yeah. Well, but thanks for listening, everyone. We will try and get these out as soon as we can.
Yes.
But I think we all thought this is going to take a lot less time.
We said it was going to take about 40 minutes, and we're nearly at an hour and 40 minutes. So
it might be. That
we will do them, but not
we'll do our best
quite as quickly as we thought.
Yeah. And but we're still happy if you guys, send us an email or let us know if there's anything you'd like us to do, podcast wise, recording wise. If you enjoyed it when we do like the random chats about previews and stuff, if that's interesting, let us know. We'll do some more of those type of ones and just do like general hobby stuff, or as Richard said before, maybe some lore stuff. We can talk about some lore. We don't really mind. We are happy to do most things. So just let us know.
We just like to talk.
Yeah, sometimes.
All right.
Sometimes we do.
We sometimes talk. It's not like it's not like a podcast is a visual medium or anything, Matt.
No.
We like to talk sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, we could sit here in silence.
We could do. It would
That
be
would
very
be
exciting.
entertaining.
Though.
No.
We could try it for 5 minutes.
We're still planning on doing a recording a game as well at some point.
Just time is the issue, isn't it? Yeah.
Working time out. But we'll try and get the three of us there to do it together if we can. So just so it'll be easier to do recording and stuff. But we'll see.
It just needs one of us to do the recording while the other two play the game, basically.
Yeah. But thanks for listening, everyone.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone.
Next time.
Yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.